Hi everyone, I'm Sarah Hall, and this is your new moon reading with spiritual guidance spanning from May 6th through May 20th, 2016. So our new moon today is in the sign of Taurus, and we're having another super moon. So when there's a super moon, that means that the moon is a little bit closer to the earth than usual, meaning that the energy of the moon is felt a little bit more tensely. So if you are sensitive to lunar energy, this is yet another time where the intensity kind of continues. I know that we've been saying that a lot lately during our readings, and you've probably been hearing it lately with different astrological things that are going on. We've got 5 different planets that are in retrograde right now, including, I think it's Mercury, we've got Jupiter, Mars, Saturn, and Pluto, all in retrograde. So that's nothing really to worry about. All of that energy represents an opportunity to refine and to refocus where we are in our lives. This energy is really serving us at a collective level to kind of take inventory and release things that we're ready to release so that we can begin new paths in a very meaningful sort of way. So I wanted to talk a little bit about the sign of Taurus, which our new moon is in right now and is kind of characterizing some of the energy. Taurus is a sign that is ruled by the planet Venus. Venus is the planet that represents love, art, sensuality, creativity, and all other kinds of pleasurable, enjoyable vibes. So this is a really wonderful sign for the moon to be in right now. It's bringing in a lot of love and gentleness and comfort during this time, even though there is some intensity going on out there. So this is pretty welcome because we get a little bit of comfort going on right now. And I have been hearing from our angels and guides that with the intensity we've been feeling astrologically over the past couple of months, a lot of that is going to start to gentle. It's not going to be quite as intense over the next month, though, there's still definitely a lot of energetic shifting going on. One thing that I just wanted to mention is that I think that working with crystals is really, really wonderful when the energy is intense or around the full and new moon cycles. I have my crystals out here today. I've got some quartz, which is a really wonderful amplifier of your energy. I have Amazonite, which is great for connecting in with your spiritual sensitivity and your psychic abilities. I also have rose quartz, and I wanted to talk a little bit about rose quartz today and just mention this is a very useful crystal. It connects to your heart chakra, and it's very, very gentling energy, and it helps to really, really just clear you if you are feeling like you're going on an emotional roller coaster or like you've been very stressed. It feeds you whatever energy your heart really needs in that moment. And let me say, these things really make a difference. They really, really do. I use them during meditation. Sometimes I'll sit and I'll, put them on different parts of my body, or I'll just have them on my lap and things like that, and I'll just meditate with them. And oh my goodness, you can feel the difference. The one I'm holding here is blue kyanite, which is incredibly cleansing. When I first picked up this stone, I held it for a moment. I was at a crystal shop, and I could feel the energy of it just pulling everything down, like it was flushing me clean, and everything was moving right out my feet, and oh my gosh, it's so clearing. And I've read that the energy of these stones don't need to necessarily be cleared in the same way that our other crystals do. They don't hold any negative energy. It just flows right through them, and it'll do the same with your energy as you work with it. So I thought I'd share that today. So the Oracle card deck that I decided to work with today is the Goddess Guidance Oracle card deck by Doreen Virtue. I thought it would be so nice, since Mother's Day is coming up this weekend, to get some divine feminine energy, divine mother energy working with us today. And the moon is also archetypally a very goddess-like, feminine, maternal sort of energy. So that's, if you want to bring that in as a sort of theme with whatever healing or meditation you might be doing with yourself in your life right now, that maternal energy is very, very present right now. So let's go ahead and give our cards a little shuffle, and all I do is I pick the cards that call to me just by law of attraction, and trust that the cards that come forward are the cards that are meant to be here for us today. So let's turn over our first card, Ooh, we have the Bodies of Water card with the goddess Sulis. This is a message that says that this is a very empowering time for us to be detoxing. I've really been hearing this message a lot from the angels and different spirit guides recently, that detoxing is incredibly important for our spiritual paths at this time. What you do to your body, you are also doing to your mind and thereby to your spirit. So when you cleanse your physical body, you are cleansing and opening your mind. You are uplifting your energy and giving yourself lots of inspiration that you can take into your day and use towards your life purpose. I'm also hearing that for some of you, spending some time around bodies of water will be very, very helpful at this time. The springtime for most of us is such a wonderful time to get outdoors and start to connect with the brand new, beautiful energy that is awakening from the earth all over the place. When you spend time out in nature during the spring, it's sort of like catching a wave if you're a surfer. You get on at the right time and it just rides you right into the season, feeling all of that brand new rebirth coming around you during your life. So I highly recommend drinking more water, spending time near bodies of water, getting outside. That also helps to detox you, and doing something to create a little bit of a physical or dietary detox at this time. Could also detox your stuff. Sometimes it's really helpful to get rid of clutter and things like that. That's also very mentally clearing. It's so wonderful. Let's see our second card. Our second card is sensitivity with the goddess White Tara. Sensitivity has been such a theme for us lately. As I've been talking about again over the last several videos that we've been doing with our new and full moon readings, the energy has been really intense. And what that means is that the energy that's going around the earth right now, just sort of cosmically and spiritually, is working to do a lot of shifting and cleansing for us in all different kinds of areas of our lives, whatever we tend to really need at this moment. And the way that I like to describe it for people is this: as we are shifting and awakening as a collective, it's sort of like the earth's heart chakra, which we're all kind of within together, is opening like a beautiful flower. And when we feel sort of an intensity or a big shift going on and we're becoming very sensitive as a result, it's sort of like there is a petal that is opening. There's a movement that is directly happening in that time. And yes, for us human beings, sometimes we resist change, and that can be a little bit of a challenge for us. But trust me, it is going to be good for us. The message that comes from White Tara in this card is to just be extra gentle with yourself. Your sensitivity is increasing, so you're going to want to shift your lifestyle a little bit by avoiding harsh relationships, harsh environments, and perhaps even changing your diet. Again, as we said before, that's been kind of a theme coming lately, that your body is probably not tolerating, toxins and, stimulating things anymore in the same way that it might have been. So really cleanse, take care of that sensitivity, and know that your sensitivity is really and truly a gift right now. So many people are experiencing a lot of opening in their psychic abilities at this time. So you might notice that your third eye is opening. You might be having a lot of really intense dreams at night where you're sleeping, noticing that there's energy work going on during your dream time. You can also call upon your spirit guides to work with you during your sleep to help to cleanse your energy and to balance any of the sensitivity that's going on in your life right now. That can be really helpful, and they can also bring you messages to help to really hone your particular spiritual and psychic sensitivity in your life. So let's go ahead and turn over our third card. Oh, this is so fitting. We have the Blossoming card with the goddess Aracura. This is so incredibly fitting, I think, with the messages that we've been getting lately. This is a card that says that everything that we've been going through in our individual personal lives and in the collective as a whole has been taking us towards an experience where we will really be blossoming at a mental, spiritual level. This is incredibly important because it is taking all of us further on our life purpose paths. Your angels are saying that all areas of your life are getting a boost and will really start to be uplifting throughout the month of May and going into the summer, creating clarity and openness and upliftment in your relationships, creating more inspiration and go-getter kind of energy when it comes to your life purpose path. And as we said before, really opening your spiritual and psychic gifts at this time. So this is a really wonderful time to capitalize on all of this beautiful, blossoming, opening spiritual energy and all this energy of change by setting intentions. The new moon particularly is a great time to set intentions. It's traditionally the time when we will plant our seeds when it comes to manifesting new things. So I highly recommend spending some time in prayer, talking with your angels or your spirit guides, and just asking and setting goals and asking for guidance about how to make those goals come true for yourself. Or journaling is one of my favorite ways to set intentions and to start manifesting. So go ahead and get out there and start planting your seeds. This is a really exciting time, even though it has been full of some changes and for some of us a little bit turbulent feeling, but trust me that this is so very good for us, and it will wield some very exciting, wonderful times coming forward into the future. So thank you so very much for watching this video today. If you liked it, go ahead and leave me a thumbs up, and you can subscribe to my channel for more readings like this and for guided meditations and spiritual discussions. And I love keeping in contact with you guys. So if you want to connect via Facebook or Twitter, I will leave my links for those in the description below. And if you would like your own angel reading or spiritual counseling and healing session with me, you can get more information about that on my website at www.seraphim.com. All right, thanks so much again for watching, my dears. I love you so much and so appreciate connecting with you. You guys are my inspiration. Know that until we meet again, you are so loved and so very blessed. Bye!